मैं किसी से बेहतर करूं, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? मैं किसी का बेहतर करूं, बहुत फर्क पड़ता है. What it means is that if I do better than someone else, what difference does it make? But if I do something which will make others' life better, then that does make a difference. You see, the perspective, the mindset, the way of thinking, all of this is based on the quality of your mind, and that is where we are going to begin with. I am starting with a new series on moon, mind and your moon. In this new series, I will cover the conjunctions with moon, the placement of moon in various houses, and in this video, we will begin with the moon in the 6th house. 6th house is the most significant house in astrology. It is the house which covers our day-to-day routine life. It is the house that signify the sense of servitude, seva bhav. It is also a house which is a house of secret enemies. It is also a house that covers all the disputes, conflicts, and so-called black magic and black magic spells and negative energies in your life. 6th house is such that you can either become a saintly person or you can become the most devilish person. There is no middle ground. You are either this way or that way. Extremist is the word for 6th house. You will find many underworld dons as well as you will find many great saints having moon in the 6th house. So what happens when moon falls in the 6th house? What are the remedies for moon in the 6th house? All of this is in this podcast, which I am going to share with each one of you. So let's begin. Many a times it happens that the real mother can become the most dangerous enemy than the stepmother. In case you have a stepmother who is bad and a real mother who is more bad, then without doubt you must accept the fact that your moon is in the 6th house. Often when you are born between the cusps and you wonder if your moon is in the 6th or 7th house, then it is confirmed that you are born with 6th house moon, especially if you have strained relations with your real mother as well as you also have a bad stepmother. Moon in 6th house with Rahu or Ketu definitely gives problems from mother or problems to mother. If this moon is moving in the 7th house in the Chalita Kundali, then mother creates or becomes a problem in the matters of marriage. She continues to create many problems for your marriage partner. Many a times marriage is delayed because the mother is not willing to let the native marry the girl of his choice. Moon is your mind, moon is your mother, and moon is your antenna too. You receive signals based on the state and level of your antenna. And so it is necessary that you work towards maintaining the quality of your antenna, that is your mind. Always remember, universe is the transmitter. Our mind is the antenna and our action is the response. Everything that happens in and around your life first impacts your mind. Your mind is your world, and no mind is freedom from world. And when you reach to this state of no mind, you attain the stage of Buddha. You attain the stage of liberation. You attain the stage of moksha. Sixth house is the headquarter of all sorts of black magic and voodoo spells. Fifth house is all about attaining the knowledge, while sixth house is about implementing the knowledge that you have gained by spending your energy in studying or learning the subject of your interest. Moon in the sixth house with Rahu or Ketu definitely imply that the stepmother as well as the real mother both have been closely connected to the world of black magic. Both have been involved in certain intrigues and plots. Sixth house moon generally never gives the love that one expects from a mother. Even though the moon is strong, the sign lord is strong and positive, still the native always feels as if he or she is being neglected by the mother. A sixth house moon brings immense mental suffering. However, if the native is an evolved soul, then this fire of suffering can become the light of consciousness. Sixth house is extremely important because it is the sixth house that brings suffering. And suffering is the sole origin of consciousness. And that is why sixth house moon placement indirectly is a blessing in disguise, because this house connects you with your higher consciousness. Sixth house is all about suffering, and Buddha says life is suffering. It is only when the whole of one's outer life feels like a suffering, that is why Buddha has said that life is suffering. It is only when the whole of life feels like suffering that you suddenly realize that since there is only suffering on the outside, why not search within and see what is there? Suffering is what sixth house introduces in your life. And this suffering that sixth house introduces in your life is simply to help you look within. It is simply to motivate you to search within, to turn inwards. And if a certain house in the birth chart is motivating you to turn inwards, then tell me how significant the house is. And that is why sixth house is significant. Without sixth house, there is no coming to truth, to the ultimate consciousness, to God consciousness. Gautam Buddha has propounded four noble truths. The first is suffering. The second is the cause of suffering. The third is the possibility of the elimination of suffering. And the fourth is the path to the elimination of suffering. However, before these four noble truths, the very first and foremost truth is that we are unaware of the fact that life is suffering. This fact is not in our consciousness. We think that life is for attaining pleasures after pleasures, but in reality, life is suffering. Buddha says to his disciples, life is suffering. Birth is suffering. Aging is suffering. Illness is suffering. Death is suffering. Not to get what one wants is suffering. Separation is suffering. In fact, all of these sufferings are because of the nature of clinging. And this nature of clinging is what Rahu, the north node of moon, precisely represents in astrology. Rahu brings the desire, and desire leads to the nature of clinging. A person may desire that I want a beautiful woman. So now a desire is born. Now when he will get a beautiful woman, he will continue to cling to her. He will continue to possess her. And in this nature of clinging and possessing, eventually will bring immense suffering in his life. You only lose what you cling to, says the Buddha. Sixth house moon does bring the nature of clinging to job, to authoritative position, to events that were painful, and so this placement often leads to resentment, and resentment gets further transformed into revengeful nature. However, if the moon is with Ketu, then the nature of clinging does not exist anymore, and the person is free on his path. He is free to walk on the Buddha path. Sixth house moon makes the person highly political, shrewd, and cunning by nature. The tall leader of Maharashtra, Sri Sharad Pawar, has this placement. Probably there is no one as great a politician as Sri Sharad Pawar. PM Narendra Modi had publicly acknowledged the greatness of Sri Sharad Pawar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that he has no hesitation in accepting the fact that Sharad Pawar held his hand and taught him how to work during his early days in Gujarat. Sixth house is directly related to social work. A good politician is always a good social worker. Maharashtra always has been the topmost state when it comes to development, economy, and the state of law and order. Much credit goes to the governance of Sri Sharad Pawar, since he had been the chief minister of the state as well as has been instrumental in overall development of Maharashtra. Sharad Pawar has a moon in 6th house with Saturn and Jupiter. And as you all know, whenever Saturn and Jupiter are together, they bring immense wisdom and depth of understanding. The solid combination of Moon, Jupiter, Saturn in the 6th house has made him a seasoned politician who also is passionate about doing something good for the society. On your screen, you can see the Kundali of Sri Sharad Pawar. Moon is in the 6th house with Saturn and Jupiter. Disease is the subject of 6th house, and so when Moon is in the 6th house, some disease is always in existence. Sri Sharad Pawar had oral cancer due to the habit of chewing tobacco. Incidentally, I remember one Ayurvedic doctor who was very close to me. When I had visited his clinic, he shared some of his memoirs with me. He said, when Sharad Pawar was young, he had the habit of chewing tobacco, and he was my friend, and I had told him to stop this habit of chewing tobacco, else one day you will be in deep trouble. Whenever you have strong planets in the 6th house with Moon, you will always win over your opponents. Sharad Pawar became an elected representative of the Maharashtra Constituency Assembly at the age of 27. He was able to win the Baramati seat and he defeated well-established opponent leaders in this election. 6th house is all about winning competitions and winning elections. Moon in 6th house loves to compete, loves to take challenges. Sharad Pawar had 10 siblings. So it is obvious that absence of mother's love was natural, because to upbring 11 children is not an easy task for any mother. However, since the 6th house moon is with Jupiter and Saturn, relations with mother must have always been cordial and satisfying. 6th house moon is indeed a person of details. They just love to have all the details of a certain event, situation, or person. These natives are excellent investigators. They love to investigate. Therefore, professions connected to police department, military services, detective agencies are good for these natives. They also do well as lawyers or medical doctors, because 6th house deals with healing the diseases as well. They also do well as data analysts. Since this placement provides a good analysis skills, it is also a good placement for scientists and psychologists. Albert Einstein has his moon in the 6th house. He had a love marriage. His mother was against this marriage, but Einstein married against the will of his mother and father, which obviously created a rift between young Einstein and his mother. Moon in 6th house often leads to conflict with mother, and in certain worst cases, the mother itself becomes the number one enemy. 6th house moon often brings chronic diseases to the native as well as to his mother. Einstein's mother, Pauline, was diagnosed with cancer. She was admitted in a sanatorium. She lost her husband at a young age. Then she lived with her married sister for a few years. Then she lived with her married brother for a few years. And then she had cancer, which led to her admission in the sanatorium. So you see, 6th house moon brought so much pain and suffering to Einstein's mother. Here is a glimpse into the Kundali of Albert Einstein. His moon is in Scorpio sign in the 6th house. 6th house is about war, battles, and battles are won by bombs, big bombs. And it was Albert Einstein who invented the first atom bomb. It was this atom bomb that stopped the Second World War, because when the US dropped the first atom bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan surrendered, and that brought end to a bloody Second World War, which killed millions and millions of people. Especially the whole Europe was in blood, with dead bodies lying all around the places. However, this one invention of Albert Einstein brought end to this bloody Second World War. So in a way you can say that a 6th house moon Scorpio man brought end to the bloody Second World War. Einstein was living in Germany. He fled to the US since he was a Jew and Germans were killing Jews in Germany. It is said that in 1939, Einstein wrote a 2-page letter to the then US president intimating him that German scientists are on the verge of inventing a dangerous bomb and that US should take action and develop this new bomb before the Germans do it. The US president immediately understood the gravity of the situation and informed his administration to take swift action towards developing the new bomb, which came to be known as the atom bomb and later the nuclear bomb. It was through this letter that the US president learned about Germany's war plan. And so, in the US, this letter that Einstein wrote to the US president came to be known as the God letter, because it changed the destiny of millions and millions of people. It also became instrumental in the victory of the US and her allies in the Second World War. The great warrior Napoleon also had his moon in the 6th house. And we all know how great and a wise warrior he was. One of the significant quote of Napoleon is, "If you build an army of 100 lions and their leader is a dog, then in any fight the lions will die like a dog. But if you build an army of 100 dogs and their leader is a lion, then all dogs will fight like a lion. Sixth house indeed is a house of wars and battles. Great warriors are born with the moon in sixth house. Sixth house is a part of the Artha Trikona, meaning the angle of money and wealth. And so if moon is well placed in this house with absolute no contact with Rahu or Ketu, then the person becomes a millionaire. It is said that the Bollywood superstar Shah Rukh Khan also has his moon in the sixth house. His mother died because of diabetes, and at that time his age was 26. Sixth house moon steals the happiness from mother and often gives much hardship to the mother. Sixth house moon is excellent for ministry of service. Astrology service indeed is a part of ministry of service, and therefore sixth house moon gives birth to excellent astrologers who try to understand the true essence of astrology through their own experiences, their own sufferings. They are not parrots, they will not follow the scriptures, rather, they are the eagles who dare to fly high and learn from their actual experiences of practicing astrology. Overall, sixth house moon does bring certain mental sufferings. However, if the native is an evolved soul, then these sufferings will lead him to the light of consciousness, awareness, which in turn will transform his whole life, and he will evolve into a much matured, a much beautiful, wise person. The urge to serve mankind, the urge to serve the Guru, the urge to serve the needy is often seen through this placement. These people realize the significance of serving others. As the Mahatma says, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. In all the example charts that I have shared, you all will notice that the sixth house lord is strong. In case of Einstein, moon is in the sixth house in Scorpio sign and Mars is exalted in Capricorn. In case of Sharad Pawar, Mars is in Libra with a direct seventh aspect on its own sign, that is Aries, in which his moon is placed in the sixth house. So you see, sixth house moon becomes positive when sixth house lord is empowered. And this is the greatest secret that I am sharing with you all. And so to all my close followers, I insist that the remedy is simple and it is now an open secret. And the secret is that you need to either fast on the day that your moon sign represents, or you have to wear the gemstone of the moon sign lord. I am here to debunk the myth that wearing sixth house lord gemstone is bad. No, it is not bad. In fact, it is necessary if your sixth house lord is weak, if your sixth house lord is trapped between malefic planets, if your sixth house lord is having negative aspects, and especially if your sixth house lord is the lord of your moon sign. So if your sixth house moon sign lord is Saturn, and Saturn is trapped between Jupiter and Venus, or Saturn is debilitated, then please start wearing Neelam, as that is the only remedy for your progress in life. Remember, the mind creates many illusions which has nothing to do with the reality of things. My sharing is simply for those few followers of heart who have the daring to spread their wings and fly like an eagle. Always be like an eagle. Dare, to fly high. Sixth house, therefore, is a very significant house. A man who can deal with his own darkness can deal with the darkness of others. Moon in the sixth house is all about serving others, serving the society. On a spiritual level, it is excellent for healers, those who can heal through their words, through their actions. On a material level, it is an excellent placement for scientists, for politicians. In case you are not sure whether your moon is in the sixth house or in the seventh house, because your ascendant is changing because of just 5 minutes of change in the birth time, your ascendant is changing and you are not sure whether your moon is in the sixth house or in the seventh house, then these are some of the points that you should consider before coming towards a conclusion. The first point, whether you had a difficult childhood. The second point, whether your mother went through certain troubles when you were a child, or in general your mother went through a lot of mental trauma, or she went through certain problems of black magic, witchcraft. The third point is whether you had multiple changes in your job or in your profession. The fourth point, whether you are a completely unsettled person, one who never settles. The fifth point is whether you are interested in serving people, that is to uplift them, help them come out from their problems, because this sixth house is all about dealing with the problems. So if you are interested in all these aspects of life and you are still confused whether your moon is in sixth or seventh, then let me tell you, your moon is in the sixth house only. So based on that, you can decide what your ascendant is. Sixth house placement of moon, and if moon is afflicted, then 100% problem to mother, problem in childhood years, and life remains unsettled. For a spiritual course of life, this is an excellent position. For a material course of life, this is a challenging position. It is as simple as that. As you have seen, great warriors, great politicians, great scientists, and even great actors are born with this placement. So never come to a conclusion that moon in the sixth house is always bad. It is not. In fact, it is a wonderful position. It's a wonderful placement, because that is how the person matures. When he or she goes through certain challenges, certain difficulties, that is when they are awakened. That is when you become awake. So suffering is necessary until you realize, until you awake, and then suffering is not necessary. And then even though suffering happens, it will not affect you, because suffering is always mental. That is why Buddha says that you cannot escape pain, but who tells you to suffer? Pain is physical, but suffering is always mental. Always remember this. That is why when you are going through Sadesati, the 7.5 years of Saturn period, you go through mental suffering. Even the Rahu Mahadasha is more focused on giving you mental suffering. And mental suffering will exist as long as you exist with the mind. As long as you remain in the clutch of the mind. And that is why meditation is necessary, so that slowly you overcome the monkey mind. The remedy for a 6th house moon is very simple. Try to strengthen the Lord of your moon sign, which is placed in the 6th house. If your moon is placed in Aquarius or Capricorn, strengthen your Saturn. If it is placed in Sagittarius or Pisces, strengthen your Jupiter. If it is placed in Mercurian sign, Gemini or Virgo, strengthen your Mercury. If it is placed in Leo, strengthen your Sun. If it is placed in Cancer, strengthen your Moon. If it is placed in Aries or Scorpio, strengthen your Mars. How will you strengthen these planets? Either by wearing the gemstone of these planets or by fasting on the day which this planet represents. Example, Saturn represents Saturday. So you have to fast on Saturday if your moon sign is Capricorn or Aquarius and your moon is placed in the 6th house. Simple are the remedies. What makes the difference is your faith and your patience. Jai Sri Ganesha. Jai Guru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.